Today we're going to take part in what's called the Kolfiberrodret. So in English that means carbon fiber rudder. It's a very technical race around the Stockholm archipelago, so there's a lot of islands to go around, a lot of different directions, a lot of wind angles and things like that, and we're going to do it on Zina behind me there. So she's a X Yacht 43 and she's very fast. I really struggle to keep up with this boat in Aurora for sure. We've got a Spinnaker on board, and we've got well, she's rigged quite high as well, so big sails, very slippery hull, so it's gonna be really exciting today. So we're just preparing to go now. The race starts in less than an hour now, in about 35 minutes, which is just around the corner. And we're in sunny Grenholmen, so just on the back of Jelna, if you know the area, about midway out in the archipelago. And yeah, the race is going to take more or less 20 hours, so it's going to be quite a long night and whatever, so I'm hoping that the winds keep it exciting. It's meant to go quite light this evening. We'll see what happens. Let's get to it. So here's the pole that we're going to be using, guys. It's a carbon fiber pole painted white, but it's very easy to release. Quick release mechanisms on the ropes there, and basically we've got the downhaul there. We've got two Spinnaker halyards coming up here, so we need probably three altogether. We've got one port and one starboard Spinnaker halyard, and then we've also got the uphaul for the pole as well. You got to bear with me here, guys, because I am really not the expert in Spinnaker sailing. I'm just assisting Emil, and he's basically telling me what to do, but I'm okay with that. But I'm learning a lot from him, that's for sure. And yeah, it's going to be super exciting to fly that again. We've done some practice over the last couple of weeks, a couple of times, and it went pretty good actually. And that Spinnaker, when you raise it up, you've got a lot of flexibility with the pole, and you've got a lot of power in it as well. So there's a couple of places in the course where we can raise that. Just preparing to loosen the mooring lines in a minute. Gonna get everything secured, get the jackets on. Here's the main man, it's Emil.
No jacket yet.
So, yeah. There's a couple of dragonflies up there, and there's a linnet we've been trying to catch, but it's very good upwind, that boat, and they've got newer sails than us, I think, so may not catch that one, but all is going well so far. We're a little late to the start line, but you know, that's life. We got there a little bit late, but we're only a minute behind. This is okay. We're just coming out the passage now towards Moya, and yeah, we're just about to turn wind and raise downwind and raise the Spinnaker as well. So the winds are good for it. So we're just struggling upwind up this passage, then downwind for a little bit. Beautiful.
Is everything ready? Yeah.
When we started the race, we were actually pretty much last to start because our handicap was quite high, but the slowest boats start at 1 PM and the last boats start at 4 PM. This race is made more difficult actually because the maximum crew that you can have on the boat is 2, so it's two-handed. So with this size of boat, with a Spinnaker, it can be quite challenging to manage. So with the Spinnaker, we'd done some practice together once or twice before, but to be honest with you, this was still a very new concept to me, and it wasn't completely natural. So I was relying quite heavily on Emil to guide me with this one in helping him out.
Now you can loosen the blue sheet. Yeah. No, the tack is loose. Tighten the sheet, tighten the sheet.
With this setup, there's a lot to remember and a lot going on all at the same time. I mean, you've got a lot of ropes to remember exactly what they do. So you've got 2 Spinnaker halyards, you've got barber hauls, you've got sheets, and then all the ropes that manage the pole on the bow as well. So it's important to really try and memorize exactly what to do in certain situations. But let me tell you, it's a real challenge when you're not used to using these things.
Yeah, let it up a bit. No, you can leave it like that to tighten the sheet.
Once the spinnaker's set, it's absolutely awesome in many different wind angles actually, because with the pole you can manipulate it to exactly where you want the sail to be and to catch more wind.
You can tighten it more, I think. There you go. Yeah? Yeah, good. Cool. Right, where are we?
Good job, man.
Yeah, good job.
Raise the Spinnaker.
It's flying down here right now. Light winds, but we're getting there. See some boats in front. But yeah, one of them, that Yacht's got a big Spinnaker. Is it the one in blue? How many square meters was that? 148 square meter Spinnaker, and yeah, he's accelerating away from us for sure. Now heading south down this fjärden. Sandham's going to be coming up just on the left a little bit later on. It's a big fjord now, so the wind should build up.
Sweet sailing. It's good fun. I'm learning a lot. Fast boats. Well guys, the wind has just dropped off on us, and Emil has just brought up a very valid point actually. Like, the faster boats in the race will start later on, right? So they're going to catch up with all the slower boats. The only disadvantage there is that, you know, the wind is generally higher earlier in the day, so you miss out on the really good wind speeds. Now the wind has gone down to 2 or 3 meters a second, so we're slowing down a bit, and Spinnaker's doing great. The only problem is we can't see anything. We can't see where we're going. So yeah, we're managing, don't worry, we're managing. Emil's doing awesome though. He knows exactly what to do with this Spinnaker.
Right.
No, you're doing well, man. It's flying. It's got a good shape.
That's good.
Yeah. There goes the dragonfly. Very fast.
What's super cool about this plotter actually, and well, it's a Raymarine plotter, so it's a little bit different to the B&G, what I'm used to. More or less the same thing though. I worked with them last year quite a bit. But you can actually put in the polars into the plotter. Got a bit of waves for the Spinnaker here right now, so it's flapping a little bit. You can actually put the polars into the plotter there, and you can see the percentage. If you're doing 100% like it is just now, we're getting the maximum out of the boat, and that's super cool to see, like whether your sails are trimmed or not. So I guess I haven't tried it yet, Emil's done this, but you can download the polars, input them in the plotter, and then it will show you what you should be doing in your boat, the speed that you should be doing.
Very light winds now. It's the perfect sail for it, but still, you can only do so much with the wind that you have.
We're just doing some dinner, but we're keeping it super simple actually, and we just bought these like
ration pack type meals, you know, and it's just perfect really. You just open these up, pour the hot water in, wait 8 minutes, a bit of a stir before, Bob's your living lover. So right now, we've just come from down through that passage there, and we had some really good wind where we can glide forward. And we've caught up about, how far would you say, Emil? About 2 nautical miles up with these boats? This is where the first pack of boats is. And nobody is moving anywhere, and everybody's going in sort of all desperate directions trying to find wind and things. I mean, more than likely people are just being pushed and they're just trying to tack the best way they can up this channel. But it's very, it gets very tactful when it's like this, but we've caught up a long way. I just hope that these few hundred yards that the boats are away isn't too much so that they all escape from us again, but I think it'll be alright. It's so beautiful right now. It's just perfect for sailing. Apart from the wind, but you know, just stopped. The true wind speed 0.5 knots. And we're actually a little bit surprised that they chose the longer route, but the winds are meant to come back at around midnight tonight, so you know, hopefully we will see. So right now we're all just sitting here. Oh, man. Guys, we have overtaken 2 boats. It's going well. And there's plenty of boats up there for us to overtake soon. As soon as we get downwind and we get the Spinnaker out, maybe, isn't it? Just about to overtake another one. It's gonna happen. But I feel sorry for the little boats back there. They're literally stuck in a dead wind zone and they can't do anything about it. So we just got into a situation where we read the course a little bit wrong, but it was very difficult to detect because the line that they drew on the map for the race course was actually going the other way, but then the description said to go around the other side of the island, so we ended up changing course twice. There we go. And unfortunately this dealer in front has just overtaken us, but I'm confident that we can catch him up again and overtake him. But he's doing really well with that Spinnaker, that's for sure. It's just coming out to the edge of the archipelago now. So now we're all more or less going sort of downwind. Wind is off the starboard quarter, but we lost our place to the dealer due to going the wrong way slightly, but we will catch him again, don't worry. But yeah, you can see the line of boats going forward, and we're heading down towards these islands, southerly direction, and then we round the islands, and then you can see all these boats on our left side are coming up from there. We'll catch them, but it's just going to take most of the night, I'm guessing. It's good though. Doing well. And then Sandham is just the other side of this island right now. Just saying we need a bigger Spinnaker right now. It's always the way, right? It's kind of interesting actually how this Spinnaker is so flexible with the pole. Pretty much sail upwind with it to a point. It's very cool with the pole and definitely gives an advantage because you can really control how much of the wind the sail is catching as well. Yeah. The Spinnaker down there that the dealer's running is struggling to catch the wind at the moment. And that's what's making the difference for us right now. The pole is bringing the Spinnaker around slightly forward so it catches the wind at the front there and keeps the sail full. We're catching boats up now. I'm back on track. What's going on, Emil? You're pacing around.
Yeah. A bit more speed.
Yeah.
No, we're doing fine.
So there's a few race tactics going on here. Going downwind, obviously. And we're catching up with the boat just in front of the pink Spinnaker there. But everybody is going right next to them, stealing all of their wind. We could go a little bit further away, I guess, and be a bit more polite, but that's race rules, I guess. Or race. Prison rules in a race. No rules, sort of.
We're passing another boat, and we've stolen all their wind. It's fantastic.
Super close racing right now. But their Janica isn't doing that much for them. We've got a little boat over there. One right behind us. And the sail's just collapsed. It's really fun when you're racing in the pack. We just passed 3 boats back there because we were not tacking up wind. Well, we were tacking up wind actually, but we were going very close to the wind. But we just fell off the wind a bit more. We gained more speed, put 1 tack in, and then went around that buoy round there. And we got there far quicker than the other boats did because we just fell off a little bit and we weren't trying to get as close as we can to the wind and then kept stalling the boat, if that makes sense. So it's better just to fall off, gain more speed, put 1 tack in. Did well there. So we're just going upwind now, catching some really good speeds actually. We're just doing 7 knots. The light's just starting to come back, so we're close to midsummer, so it never really gets dark anyway. Just coming into Bjorkvær now, the southern part of Bjorkvær. Would have been nice if we could have got around these 2 boats in front of us before we ended up in the channel, because we're going to end up tacking up this very narrow channel, so we'll see how that goes. Just ran aground on a stone over there. Not good. They're stuck in there right now. Yeah, we've got the engine on, trying to get out. Luckily that swan just got out of a bit of a sticky situation, hitting a rock over there, but like we just said, I think that boat's built very sturdily, so it wasn't too fast either, so I think it's okay. But not much fun hitting the ground around here. Beautiful. Just about to raise the Spinnaker again as we turn downwind.
Yep, sorry about that.
I remember just before this race I had a pretty heavy week at work, and that led to a lot of fatigue, and to be honest I was making a lot of different mistakes here because yeah, I was just getting tired, and that's the way it was. But we managed to get most of them sorted out.
Good job. And just one more round and then do it with the winch. Good job, man.
It's about an hour later now, you know, and haven't been filming that much because we've been dealing with quite big dramas with the Spinnaker, you know. The clue got stuck on one side when we were dropping the Spinnaker, and then basically it caused the head of the sail to go down, and then the bottom of the sail dragged in the water, and the sail ended up behind the boat, and then I had to winch it up again, and yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. And on top of that, we couldn't, on the way downwind, we couldn't furl in the genoa as well because the furling line got jammed inside of the furler, so we had to fix that also. It's fun. Sailing's fun, they said. Try it. No, it is fun, but right now we've just got to get some food down us, reset a little bit, maybe get a Red Bull, some yogurt, and dry out the sail. You know, we brought in, you can probably see it, we brought in a lot of water when we were trying to fix this. So we just got to reset all the lines, and luckily we're going upwind for quite some time now, so we don't need to worry about it too much yet. But yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning. Getting a bit tired. Mistakes happen when you get tired, I guess, but we got it sorted. Little bits of damage done. We've bent a one stanchion and bent something up there, but it's no big deal. We didn't rip the sail. Cracking on. We lost a bit of time though, for sure, so trying to make that up now. It's just gone 6 in the morning. The heat's coming. We're at the northern point of the course now, going upwind. You can see we're just going up and around this point, heading towards sort of Red Lurger in the distance up there, but I'm gonna go around this point and then follow these guys down there. So I'm gonna get the Spinnaker up again and see how this goes.
Spinnaker is up again in spectacular normal fashion as we usually raise it. It's going well, man.
Just as planned.
Oh. Coming down towards Moya now, with all the downwind sails out. The Spinnaker is out, our Spinnaker. Dragonfly is having to like jibe downwind because I guess he can't go downwind with that Jenica. So yeah, we'll see if we get it in more successfully this time. I think we will. The winds are a bit more favourable to us right now.
People are choosing all different tactics, you see behind me. Some people are going sort of further that way to try and get some more wind in their sails in the open. We're just taking the shortest route at the moment. Flying with a Spinnaker again, very light winds. It's a good tool. Wing on wing, kind of. Very, very tired now though, but yeah. I think we've got another 3 hours to go or something like that.
Right.
Yep.
Then are you ready with the top and the tack line?
Yep. So we got it on port Spinnaker, right?
Sorry?
We got it on the port Spinnaker.
Letting it go. Letting it go. Hold on, hold on.
You got it?
Nope.
Just let it go further around.
Let this one go. Need to go. This one.
Huh? Shall I let it go down a bit?
Got it, I think.
Okay.
Let's go of the red line. Want it? The red line? Yeah. Let it go. And the blue line.
The blue line is
On your side.
loose.
Fuck. Go downwind first.
Okay. Oh.
Don't lose the top.
I'm trying. I'm pulling it up.
Help me please.
Yep.
Let's get it down to the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Okay, do you want me to drop it a bit? I'm dropping it as we pull it in.
Pull it in. You can start going downwind.
Okay.
No. Let's start. The top, let go.
Yep. You got it all? Yeah? I'm gonna let it go now. Looks like you got it. Oh, traveller.
Yeah, pull it up.
Yep. All right, back on form.
Good job.
Jeez.
On the boom.
Okay,
You have the boat?
I got the boat. Well, this is one of those painful experiences where we've passed a lot of boats recently. Probably 3 of those boats we've passed again while we've been going upwind, because this boat's really good at going upwind. But now, because we haven't got a Spinnaker up and we haven't got an easy Jenica to raise, we're suffering a bit in the light winds going downwind until we can turn back upwind again and gain some ground on some other boats. I'm hoping that they don't overtake us again. It's been like 3 times where we've been swapping in this race or something, 3 or 4 times. But yeah, it's mid-morning now, it's quite hot again. We're just passing Sol and Crocker over there, just coming around. A few nautical miles left until the end, not far. It's become a little fight to the death at the end here. We've got a boat we're just trying to get on the inside of and just out-tack him. It's very difficult. Emil's doing his best. Good man. We just about managed to get one up on this boat that we're just approaching now, but you can see that we have right of way here, so it's forcing him to tack the other way. Great race tactic. We got them, Emil. We got them in the end on the uphill tacking. Or actually, you got them, dude. I was just doing some ropes.
Yeah, you were doing the hard work.
Not really.
Pulling the rope.
Nice one, Emil. Good race.
Yeah, good race, Chris. Good job.
I have no idea which place we came yet, but we'll find out. I guess at dinner tonight or something. So, just on the last stretch now down to Finham. The winds aren't going to be great for Finham though, but we'll see. But just apologies for my shaky camera work right now. My hands are shaking. But just coming up to Finham, you see there's a boat just going in the entrance there. What a great race though. We learnt a hell of a lot, that's for sure. On good old Xena here, beautiful boat, X Yacht 43, very fast boat indeed. And our main competitors up there are just rounding the corner right now, so that was fun to race them a bit as well.
Just on the way in, 2 boats attempted to sail directly into Finham, and one of them ended up crashing into the boat that was moored into the rocks just here at the finish line.
Finham is full of boats that have already arrived.
no room anymore. So we might have to go over there on the shoreline. But we'll see. Well, we just got into Finham and had an hour's sleep actually, because we really needed it. We were sailing for a little over 22 hours non-stop, I think. We're broken. At least I am anyway. It was tough for sure. Everything, like my arm feels like it's half hanging off. My back, it's tough, but it feels good when you've done it, right? Anyway, I can't talk that much more at the moment. We're gonna go to dinner tonight, find out what the results are, and then just have an early night, and then just go home in the morning because it's meant to rain tomorrow. So yeah, it was a really good race. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as we enjoyed making it. There's going to be some nice shots in there, but yeah, that's all. I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers. Bye now. There's bloody lines everywhere, Emil. It's this goddamn Spinnaker in the way again. I can't even move because of this thing.
Oh, you filming?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Not at all. It's natural content, man. So guys, I bet you're wondering, where did we come in the race? Well, the quick and simple answer is we came dead last. And that's mainly because even though we overtook a lot of boats during the race, but there was quite a heavy handicap on that boat. So that's basically a multiplier. You know, if you get a multiplier of 1.15 or 1.2, it multiplies the time by that number, and then that's your finishing time. There were a few mistakes that we made that slowed us down a lot, and the timings are quite tight, so those little mistakes can cost you actually quite a bit. What would we do if we did the race again to improve? I think more practice with the Spinnaker. Really practicing getting it up and down. I need to really learn, I would really need to learn what the sheets do, each and every one, memorize them, figure out how the pole works, do a lot more research on it, and probably be a bit less tired before the beginning of the race. But overall, it was great fun, glad we did it, probably gonna do it again at some point. So again, guys, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.